When this kicks in, I get chills. It's so badass. It sounds like we're in D minor in a lot of these pieces. Hi, my name is Miguel. I'm a musician, and today we're gonna react and analyze the amazing score from Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Daniel Pemberton did an amazing job when it came to this OST, so I'm super excited to listen to this. Let's go. This is so obscure. From what I have heard and read in the comment section, this sound here is an elephant scream, but with added distortion and effects to make it sound very synth-esque. It's super cool. There's so much sound effects in this soundtrack, which is very unique and cool. I love that bass synth, by the way. It sounds like it's a D going a half step up. That's a very scary interval. This interval, minor second interval. A minor second is basically a note going to the note above it or below it. But specifically going up like this reminds me of a certain theme from a movie. Right? It's the Jaws theme. So that minor second interval, it's a super great tool for making a scary sounding soundtrack. Even though Miguel O'Hara is a very loving and caring person deep inside, outwardly he's displayed as a very intimidating and powerful character. So the music really fits the vibe that he's a scary dude. Okay, we get that synth squeal. What is that? Yeah, it's a D. Cool synths, I like this a lot. And this is so cool. Something I really like about the music composed from Daniel Pemberton. He has a very distinct style of making music. Most animated movies in general, or most movies in general, have a very orchestral sound to them. Meaning they use strings, they use brass, they use flute, you know, all that good stuff. But Daniel Pemberton, he mixes the orchestral sound with kind of a hip-hop, lo-fi, video game style of making music into his scoring, which is amazing because it sounds so different from most film scores, and it really fits the vibe of the Spider-Man universe. The Spider-Verse series has this very cyberpunk artsy vibe to it, and the music is also very cyberpunk and artsy, so it fits. I mean, just listen to this. The drums sound super hip-hop and kind of lo-fi. He uses these hip-hop drums, but with strings and this very obscure synths. I love the use of the mod wheel as well, F sharp to D. So that's how we get that very cool synth sound. We use the pitch bends and modulation. Oh, the Prowler theme, by the way. By the way, the Prowler theme from the first Spider-Verse movie, so damn good. It begins very quiet, and it sounds like we have cut off the high end of the sound. And then we slowly introduce more mid and high frequencies to that sound effect. Let's say we wanted to make that sound more closed or kind of more contained. One way of doing that is just by using a high cut. And you definitely have to use the mod wheel to make it sound more authentic. And we need to use a lot of reverb as well to make it sound huge. That elephant scream, it sounds like the same sample, but just a lot higher pitched. So cool. And then, pause from all the instruments. Oh, this is probably the best scene in the movie, by the way. Ooh. If you know, you know. This is the best scene. And then... Let's record that. Let's double that. But 1 octave higher. Doesn't sound equally as cool. Okay, let's listen further. Woo! I love this. This is so sick. And then we get the elephant scream again. Oof! This is fire. This is the amazing thing in how he composes. See how it sounds super synthy, super video gamey, and kind of hip-hoppy as well, while having that film flavor to it. He has such a unique way of composing, and the brass sounds so uplifting. It's amazing. Yeah, electrical guitar. So nice. Have they cut off the high end of the strings there? He uses a lot of tremolo, I have noticed. These drums don't sound as hip-hop as we're used to. These drums sound kind of jazzy in a way. And that's the same riff that we heard from the other song. So it's like a rendition of that ending song. Personally, my favorite of all the tracks from this score, spoiler alert, this plays when Miles finally travels back to his dimension and everyone is chasing him. And oh my god, it's so awesome. Super cool synth arpeggio. That part. You know, if you know, you know. When this kicks in, I get chills. It's so badass. So badass. It sounds like we're in D minor in a lot of these pieces. That's very cool, cause we get D on the bass, and we get this B flat and A in the end of that little melody idea. It's a very dissonant harmony as well. Maybe not as dissonant as the flat 5, but still very dissonant. That scene is fire. Yeah, very cool synth arpeggio. Another synth here in the lower register. The brass and the strings here, insane. Percussion here actually sounds more movie-esque. Doesn't sound as hip-hop based. I mean the drums. Very cool synth bass line. Oh, something like that. Ooh. Very nice ambient music. Oh no, it has some rhythm. Okay. I don't remember this one actually. Is it in the beginning of the movie? So this is the same elephant scream that we heard in Across the Spider-Verse. Ooh. and then we go to E diminished or some kind of E chord. If it's diatonic, we go to E diminished. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for today's video. Hope you had a great time here. Don't forget to leave any suggestions in the comment section below. And yes, I will see you guys when I see you guys. Bye!